Hello and welcome to the Stock Planner channel. Like many of you, I watch YouTube videos, and my YouTube video time is about 3 hours a day. Anyway, this website is Jeremiah Babe, and he's very pessimistic on the immediate future of the economy. And he's looking at he's looking at various different used car and car lots and noting how many are empty for various different reasons. And he's worried about the economy. He said something about, well, if there's no cars to sell, the people that are selling the cars, do they have jobs? So he's worried about the economy and worried about jobs, but he also is looking at today about cars, which I'm going to take a different angle from him. And currently my portfolio does not have any auto parts or auto part manufacturer companies on there. And based on what he's showing here and the fact that new cars are not available, and used cars are not available and demanding high prices, perhaps maybe a good investment would be in car parts and car service. So I'm going to start from scratch, see if I can find a company that's undervalued and growing that I could add to my portfolio for the next few months and years. An immediate type situation. Because I'm a little bit pessimistic too about the current status of our economy, but very optimistic for the decade. So let's take a look from that perspective. So, in order to find stocks, you have to do a scan. TradingView, which is free, and I use it, has a scanner. VinViz, which was my first scanner of choice, and still is a scanner of choice, as a free scanner, very popular. You can scan for undervalued and growing stocks and filter by industry. But I'm going to use Simply Wall Street, which has some pretty pictures and graphics that I like. I'm going to scan for United States stocks in the auto realm, including automotive retail. And that's what I really was looking for at the beginning. But I also like companies that are making things in America. And some advanced filters, which are the market cap is greater than 100 million. It's undervalued. It's a growing company, wide range of VPS. I don't really care for that. And sometimes I look to see if there's insider buying, but I'm not going to do that for these stocks here. And I come up with 10 companies. And then what you do here with Simply Wall Street is you look for a snowflake. A snowflake. I think we have enough snowflakes around. But you look for a green snowflake versus a red one. And the red one means that you have some concerns here. So the object is to look for a green snowflake that has a lot of filled in areas. This is a good value. The health of the company is good and it has some past performance. The dividend might be a little weak. Likewise for Dana, energy management solutions for vehicles and machinery. Automotive retail, Sonic. They don't have any in our area. Patrick Industries, which I am interested in it. It makes cabinets and things for RVs and recreational vehicles and boats and modular homes. Very good, interesting company. And while I'm not in it at the moment, I was recently in it. BorgWarner, solutions for combustion, hybrid, and electrical vehicles worldwide. Lear, I'm thinking of Learjet. We'll take a look at these two and maybe these two. The green snowflakes. Companies from Michigan, hybrid power transmission chains. That's interesting. And lots of components. Pumps, fans, battery heaters, ignitions. Lots of components. The current price is $48, like that. And the fair value should be trading about $90. Some good room there. Growth, like that. And the company in the industry in the market, like that. The company is growing more than the market are predicted. Yeah, the earnings are forecast to grow 23%, and the earnings grew by 111% over the past year. Lots of debt, erratic dividends, insider selling. We don't like that, or negatives. The competitors are Lear. We're going to look at that today. Autoliv and Gentex. They're really interesting. These two companies I'd never heard of, but wow, looks like strong companies. Here's a chart. Had a dip. Looked like it's on this move up. BorgWarner stock symbol is BWA right away. BWA. Yeah, the last year was very good for BorgWarner, and there's nobody buying shares. You want to see people buying. They're selling. Institutions own this stock company. Vanguard owns this company. and has been buying. Weekly, large run up, little bit of a pullback. Looks like we're going up the other way again. MACD is pointing up. Stochastic RSI is pointing up, but it is in its overbought. It may come back around. RSI is in the overbought, may come around. And my new MACD, which tries to keep me in a little longer in a trade, a little longer, is showing green. Switching to the day, we see the stochastic RSI is in the overbought condition. The RSI is in the overbought condition, pointing down, and there may be a crossover here soon. So on the daily, it's showing down. So maybe waiting till it hits some level and buying in the near future. Watch the RSI. When the RSI comes back around, this is a buy. And I'm writing it down, so I'm going to remember to be in this. BWA. By the way, this list is sorted by market cap. The next one is Lear, stock symbol LEA. Lear Corporation develops and engineers, manufactures, and assembles seating and electrical distribution systems for the automotive industry in North America, Europe, and Asia, and South America. It is trading below its fair value, 42%. That's significant. That's similar to BWA. Forecasted to grow 25%, and that was a whopping 400% over the past year. Borg Warner, there we are. Autoliv, that's a nice green snowflake. Wow. You ought to write that down. We're not covering that today. ALB. And the chart looks similar to what we had earlier. There's our valuation. According to the calculations here, it should be 325. The current value is 186. This is a little more expensive. So if you're looking for a steeper stock, BWA would have been it. Future growth looks the same as the previous company. And past performance looks a little floppy, but didn't have a good year in 220. Large one-off loss. Back to future growth one second. There's the company, there's the industry, there's the market. It outperforms the market, but not the industry, and pays a small dividend. Dana Incorporated, stock symbol DAN, DAN, power convenience and energy management solutions for vehicles and machinery in North America, Europe, and South America. Parts, 37% below. The health of the company is good, past history, and value, good value. Earnings are expected to grow 33%. Nice company. 1414. Wow. Another cheap stock, $23.93. You're looking for a cheaper? This is it. Future growth looks great. Company, now I like this. Company is outperforming the industry and the market. That's the first one. Little floppy too here, but the profit margins are higher than last year. That's a good sign. Small dividend. So far, Dana, DAN, and BWA are my top two because of the price. Lear is a bit expensive, and I'm looking for a cheaper, growing, undervalued stock. And the last one is a retailer, which was what I was looking for in the beginning. Sonic Automotive, retailer, founded in North Carolina, operates in 12 states. Collision repair services, so it's a repair shop. Current price is $51. Fair market value should be trading $150. Nice growth curve. Company, market, pretty flat over the past performance. Nothing on the dividend. Not much happening on the insider trading. And maybe they didn't have no data. So I want to look further on DAN. Once again, this is BWA. In the last 2 days, it's been down. A little down to 71 cents today. Is it coming down? And it might be possible. The indicators are saying there's a little red dot. I don't remember seeing that on the daily, but maybe it was there. That's the MACD crossover. That says down. Overbought, coming down and crossing the 80. That's a down signal and a down. So BWA, we said, was a wait and see. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to set alert using TradingView. When the RSI comes back around and crosses up over the 30, send it to my cell phone. And now we're going to look at Dan, which I think I'm leaning towards Dan. Let's see what the chart looks like, though. Gap down on earnings. Let's take a look at the weekly first. This time I'm going to draw a fib on the last print. This is the Fibonacci. This is a zigzag. And you see the zigzag is perfect. That's because it looks to the future and repaints itself to be perfect. We don't have a perfect indicator. Right now, the zigzag doesn't know what it's doing. And so we have to interpret that. And we use indicators to do that. And on the weekly, The MACD is saying it's going down. And it looked like it did go down for the week. And the RSI is pointing down, and so is the stochastics. And my new new MACD indicator is saying red. But let's just go to the daily and see what we got on the picture there. Yes. You got to ask yourself if it's coming here first or coming there first. Long term, I think it's going to get there. But I have to believe that it might get here first. Based on the weekly, the zigzag doesn't know what it's doing. I'm expecting to get there. Stochastic RSI is overbought. Looks like a crossover here. And the RSI is pointing down. This is green though. So I guess it wants to go green according to my new MACD. My setups are in the description below for the zigzag and these three indicators. And I'll show you in just a minute this one. So in this case here, I'm going to wait again till the RSI comes back around. This is the 30. This is the RSI. Again, I have my settings in the comments below, in the description below. And so I'm going to set alert for this. Double clicking on the RSI. I'm going to add alert. RSI 4, crossing up, coming up, in other words, it's coming up, going and coming around, the 30, and notify me on cell phone. So that's all I have to do is just sit and wait for those two new ones, Dan and BWA, and you can make your own decisions on the others. By the way, this is my new RSI, my new Zero Lag MACD Pro PPO, Zero Lag MACD PPO, and in TradingView, there's tons of indicators out there that are free to use, and there's plenty of zero lag that you can use that are written by these folks, and there it is there. Like I say, I'm just testing it to see when you have a crossover, will keep you in long enough to make a profit. Short, right now it's green. There you have it. 4 undervalued and growing stocks. Dan or Dana, Borg Warner, BWA, Lear or Leah, drive trains and seating, Dana, which is talked about, and Sonic, which is retailer, which I wasn't too hepped up about it. So there's some other choices. These are all undervalued stocks and supposedly growing. The reason why their snowflakes aren't green is they have some issues. Perhaps maybe somebody too much insider buying, or the valuation is not growing enough. Anyway, I hope this gives you an idea. An industry that might be growing based on the current inflation and supply disruption situation that we have in America. Remember, the Stock Planner channel is an education channel. We're not giving advice. You must learn how to do this for yourself, make your own decisions, and pay the price. You win or lose, it's up to you. Happy trading. Please like and subscribe to this video. My channel can really use it, and we'll catch you on the flip. Hope this helps. My trading has gotten better since I shared these ideas with you.